welcome back to another video. Oh, my mic is like doing the most up here. You hear that? That's not good. I don't like that. Okay, I got it fixed. It's not doing it anymore. It's great. It's great. In today's video, we're going to be heading out to the Jordan Bridge. It's about 15 minutes away from me, if I recall correctly. And I've been there once about close to a year ago. I went out there when I first moved to Virginia. So we're going to head out there. Just going to be myself today. Dan was supposed to come, but I'm assuming Dan got tired of being the opening intro of the videos and being stuck in a tree. We're going to give him a break. We're actually going to be looking at the new AxisFlying frame, which you guys can kind of see it here. This is such a beautiful frame. Now, when reviewing the frame, like when building it, I was looking at the arm size compared to the other drones, and I noticed that it's very similar to my Vega Gravity frame, which I just recently broke that arm, if you recall in the last video. So I'm assuming this is probably going to have around the same durability of that one. It's definitely not a deal breaker. In regard to weight, it's sitting right between my Vega Gravity frame and my Vega Spando frame. I'm actually a big fan of that because I was looking for something like right in between, because I felt that my Spando frame was too heavy and I felt that the Vega Gravity frame was too light in some instances. So this is like a happy medium, and I'm excited for it. So let's go ahead and take this trip, and I hope it goes well. But first, I need to get gas. So there's that. Let's get it. Well, made it to the destination, and just as before, I'm bright as hell, which is ridiculous. Every time I start this camera, I'm bright. I don't know what's going on with the sensor inside of it, but anytime I start, watch. See? Bright, and then it fades. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, we're at the location. It's been a while since I've been here. I'll tell you what. Visually, the place is beautiful. Like, this area is gorgeous. There's a lot going on. If this whole place was abandoned, it would be the most interesting place to fly in regard to FPV. As most pilots would do on this time of day, we're gonna go ahead and fly from the car because it's cold, it's windy. That's another thing, it's windy out here, so I'm hoping the additional weight of this isn't gonna blow it around as much as the Vega Gravity. But we'll see. I wanted to show you guys some other cool stuff I was working on with the drone. I guess we can talk about it right now real quick. Why not? Not as pleasant as I wanted to do it, but you know, whatever. The frame, as you can see, I designed these little foot things on the bottom. They're like little slider stuff, so there's like metal ingots at the base of them. Overall, the build was fun to make. Once we're done flying, we'll talk about some of the things I liked about it, some of the things I didn't like about it. This thing shreds, you know. This might be my new daily flyer. I just got to get some new arms, or some more arms, because similar to the Vega, because this is a brand new frame, I only have these 4 arms that's on the frame. So if it breaks, I'm kind of out of luck. So with that being said, let's get some flights in. It's pretty sunny, so I think got to throw an ND filter on this sucker. But yeah, let's get it going. It should be fun.
much responsibility, baby, it's whatever. This magical texture fills up the void inside of me. Think I'll learn my lesson on another level. Take me home and put me straight to sleep. I gotta confess, first I felt refreshed, but the aftertaste is bittersweet.
Okay, so it's been a few days since I shot that video. Let's talk about this frame. So now that I had it for a few days, I think I can talk about a few things that, you know, I found to be really good about this frame, and some other stuff that I would like to see improvements on. Starting with the arm size. So if you can see the arm size, they're the exact same size. So if you have race wire, it's essentially the same size, so it stays flush. So there's that. It's not a deal breaker by no means. It's still gonna last a really long time, and I was able to fly the Vega for quite some time without breaking the arm. So, however, if I was to give this, like if I was to change this up a bit, I would just make it a little bit thicker. Now the Spando arm, if you can see here, is a lot thicker, and I would like to see something a little bit more along those lines. Maybe not as thick as the Spando frame, but you know, just a little bit thicker than this. Another thing that I would say is new for me is I'm so used to the basic frames that come with the top and the bottom plate, and you know, you kind of just fasten the camera. This one was a little bit different for me because it has these oh, let me move the prop, there we go. You see it has these tiers right here, and then you also have the top plate. So when you're screwing down, you need to make sure that it's like right on top, and that you're not like, this isn't off position, so you're not actually getting in the hole. You'll find yourself twisting for some time and not get anywhere. So figured I'd let you know. So this has 7075 aluminum, which is the strongest aluminum alloy available on the market. I don't know if the front camera plate as well as the bottom plate here is made of the same aluminum as the actual standoffs. I know the standoffs actually read off that it's the 7075 aluminum, but I just don't know about the front or the base. It's super lightweight, super durable. One thing that you might miss if you're building this for the first time, there's 2 screw ports on the side. You would essentially need to you know, get a screw in, so I don't know if the camera's gonna focus too well on that. Maybe. There you go. You can kind of see it. It's right there. When I first built it, I overlooked it completely. I'm so used to just, you know, throwing on the arms, calling it a day. When I got the frame, it didn't come with TPU parts. The TPU parts that I've created for this will be linked in the description below. It is for the Hero 8. I'm also going to be making it for the Session 5 for those very few that have the Session 5, as well as if you have like a Runcam Orange, then that'll work as well. I am using Axis's 2306 motors, which I'm fairly new to. I usually use their 2207s, which is what I have on like 3 builds currently, and this is new for me, so I'm excited to continue testing it to essentially see how it performs. But other than that, I do think this might be my daily flyer. I don't want to keep paying international fees to order the Vega Gravity. It's a really good frame as well. So far it's just as comparable to this from just flying this around. I do like the weight. It looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty neat. Of course, I'll be waiting for their version 2 when they thicken up the arms a little bit, maybe. I don't know, but overall, fantastic frame. So I'm gonna get the top plate back on it and all that fun stuff. A few more things before I forget. I did make skids as well, and let me show you them real quick. This will be in the description as well. They're TPU, and on the bottom there's metal stands. I'll post a link if you wanna get it, but it's these little all metal. There you go. So you can see it's like these metal sinky stuff, and you just press it into the mount once you 3D print it, and it works really good. It is a clip, so you don't mount it with the mounting hose at all. It holds just fine. I've been skidding this and everything. Definitely print yourself that if you have a moment. The mount that I made, of course, I'm gonna put my logo on it because it's just so good. Looks so good on it. Let's see. This does hold an ND filter. I forgot the name of it. One moment. Teslin ND filter. I don't know. It's for GoPro Hero 8s, and typically you would mount it on this clip that it's supposed to have. I don't know where the clip is. My intention was never to use it with a clip. I figured I would make a mount. So the mount is for that. You don't have to use the ND filter. You can literally throw your Hero 8 in here, throw a TBS, the stick-on one, and it works just well. These things are not in frame. If you crash hard enough, this end here might kind of get in frame, but you know, you can just push it back. If you crash hard enough where you're concerned about it, just review, you know, bring the drone back, review it, make sure it's good. But it doesn't really happen often. But I don't want to let this video end without saying that Axis did send me this frame for free. I have no idea why they did that. Thank you so much. This frame is beautiful. I would have bought it anyway, to be honest with you, because I have been looking for a new frame. I am so fed up with paying international prices that I'm excited. Thank you so much, AxisFlying. Again, this will be my daily build. I will be making the Session 5 mount for this as well, as I mentioned. If you haven't already done so, be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest videos and all that stuff. And make sure you hit the notification bell as well, otherwise you won't see my videos recommended to you in most cases. But oh, one last thing. Look at this. This is pretty cool, huh? I found this on Thingiverse. It's called like a prop magazine or something like that, which that's fantastic. I love it. With that being said, again, this is Vitrafly. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you guys have a happy holidays, and yeah, take it easy. Bye.